can we have confidence in our Canadian electoral system, or is it all rigged and I might as well stay at home because it's all rigged anyways?
That is you hear that frequently, Michael, and that is the excuse of victimhood. That's the excuse to do nothing and just stand back and say, well, I'm a victim and I can't do anything about what's happening to myself. And of course, that is not a Canadian way. It's not a Christian way. We all have an obligation to do our part. And so I would say we have conflated the American distortions that we believe, many people believe that they happen in Canada, and that's not true. Unlike the United States, we don't use voting machines in Canada, and I often tell people we export those voting machines, but we don't use them here ourselves, not yet anyway. And all our ballots are counted individually by a person or by a group of people with scrutineers from every political party and every candidate present during the vote. So that happens in the polling station after the count, and the scrutineers can object to any decision by the chief electoral or the returning officer in that polling station. So that's a verification process on the integrity. We also have, for our mail-in ballots, unlike the United States, once again, all our ballots are counted individually by people with scrutineers present to make sure that the ballots are accounted for and recorded and collected in the right ridings and for the right candidate. So, but here's a good example of how people can be involved in the electoral process other than just voting. You can certainly volunteer with one of your local campaigns and become a scrutineer and help out and make sure that the system is fair. And there's one other thing that I want to add to that, because it's come up recently as well. And that is, I had somebody call me the other day and asked if they could use a pen because they were uncertain if they used a pencil, if the vote would be
spoiled,
modified in some fashion. And I'm going to say to you, all ballots in Canada are done with a pencil, and they've always been done with a pencil, and that's just the way it is. So don't worry about bringing your own pen or your Sharpie or your magic marker. The pencils are there, and the scrutineers make sure that there's been no alterations to the vote.
That's great. People are just genuinely concerned. People are looking around the world. They're looking particularly to the US border, and they're generally concerned. One of the issues going on right now is that there is a low trust in government.